That was my breath. That was nothing paranormal. That smoke was my breath. As you can see, it's a very, very dark woodland. History of paranormal activity experienced by myself a long time ago on 2 separate occasions. A couple of years apart, 4 years perhaps. However, I have known many people that had experiences in this place. There's been at least one known suicide. I know there has been prisoners of war, Italian, during World War II, got put to work around this area to make way for a reservoir for the local pit. Also, you can imagine there was probably not a nice feeling amongst them people. Although it must be stated, there was no, as far as I'm aware, recorded death while they were working in this area. However, paranormal can also be about a place they've been to that they felt badly about. Heard some form of noise, but it must be noted, even though it's the middle of winter, there is a chance of wildlife, squirrels and small birds. So I will state that as a bit of a disclaimer. I'm not going to conduct any EVPs just yet because there's a stream with running water, which could potentially contaminate any EVPs I may do. It's not a bad feeling tonight. I mean, of course, being in the woods in the middle of the night, in the middle of the winter, is an extremely cold, in some ways unpleasant feeling. However, I feel quite comfortable. I'm at the spot roughly where the suicide took place. The exact place I'm not too certain about. I used to know where it happened, but of course the park, the path, not the park, has been redirected a couple of times over the years, and the tree itself, I believe, has possibly been felled by the wind. So I can't specifically point out where it was, but I know the area, which coincidentally is an area associated with bad feelings of unease. For example, feelings of being watched. Someone has even claimed to have seen someone with red eyes walking around this area. Has been seen, I've heard dozens of separate occasions. It's not known when he was first spotted or even who he is. However, I first heard the story in the early 90s. It's not a random encounter, as in what would a pitman be doing in the middle of the woods. This is an open part called the drift because the entrance to the old drift pit was here. They're not random attacks at any time of day. Random encounters, I should say. There's never been any reported attacks. What a strange... What the hell's that? I've got a very... Can you see it on camera? Strange orange glowing light. Well, I've just seen was that on camera? Right, the torch is off. I've just seen a light when I was talking about the miner appear. Of course, obviously that's not to say that was paranormal. It's unexplained, it's unusual. There you go. Right, and it has to be said, that area is where the path was that led to the other pit. The path doesn't exist anymore. Is it possible that the miner didn't work in the drift pit, but it is in fact the ghost of one that worked in the other pit? Now, as you can see, that light there is reflecting off the fence. But I can assure you it wasn't that, because it's a different colour and it only reflects when I shine the torch on it. So that is a reflective part of a gate which has been put up to stop vehicles travelling through the wood, unauthorised vehicles. So hopefully I'll have to review the footage later, but I'll have to have a good look. Let's do a bit of a panoramic view now. I mean, even though this is open, very open area, it feels quite strange. It always has. Even through the day, you sometimes get a strange feeling. Keep getting this sense of something around. Never mind. How was that? Going up the path that leads off the drift now. This is another common place of the sighting of the pitman. This is the area where a lot of uneasy feelings, and where roughly where the suicide happened, and where allegedly someone with red eyes was spotted. You'll hear the water, that's obviously the stream. Right. Show yourself. I'm not here for stone throws. I'm not here for EVPs. I'm not here for, what's that orb, I hate that word, doing on my picture. That's what I'm here for. Well, I'll just have a bit of a walk further up though. That's the steps, but they're too slippy for me. Not going up them. Is there anything here? Man with red eyes? Has the pitman decided to venture over here? No. Well, you've already made yourself known, I believe, through feelings, possibly through an abnormal looking light. So surely you're not afraid of showing yourself, contacting me in a more obvious way. That's all I want. Don't say why I can't have it. Come on, I need to know if there's something with us. Is there something following us? I'm not saying it's bad, I'm not saying you're here to frighten us, but I need to know if you're with us. Because I'm not going to talk to myself, am I? No. footsteps on the... Hello? There'll be a footstep on the bridge, won't it? Is that you? Are you trying to contact us? Right. It's definitely a footstep on the... I'm not overthinking it with a delayed sound. Well, there's no footprints even though I've walked over it. Is that you following us on the bridge? Someone say... I thought I heard someone say something there. Right, I'm getting nervous and worried now. I'm by myself. I think I'm going to calmly walk away. Take a breather. Right, I'm a bit scared now. I'm a bit worried, but no, this isn't the time for running. Nope. Walk away slowly. I'm not scared, as you can see. I'm not running, I'm not shouting, I'm not frightened. We'll need a better sign than that. I'll be back later. Oh, I'm getting excited. I'll have to review the footage. See, because you can never be too certain if it's your imagination playing tricks on you. Definitely get the feeling of being watched here, mind. If that can be explained, then I'm happy for it. However, normally I would carry equipment like an EMF meter, but this was a spur of the moment thing. So is it EMF? There is no pylons around here, so I can't definitively prove on camera that it isn't some form of EMF. But I can tell you there is no pylons. Sound like bells or something. I don't know what the hell that was. Sounded like bells. Was I forgetting? Definitely something. Fucking hell was that? It's definitely something. I'm sure I've just heard something going around. So, was that movement an animal? I could say yes. However, where's the eyes? This is a green light designed specifically for hunting at night, which I'm not hunting. I'm ghost hunting, not animal hunting. And where is the sound going to? Surely I would spot an animal that's near us and you would hear it running away.